Welcome back, everyone. Fortnite just announced an entirely new mode, so we're going to be going over everything we know about it so far. So first, they say Ballistic hits early December 11th, round by round, tactical FPS 5v5. Get a whole new perspective and get all the details on Ballistic here, so we will go over that. I just want to show you this here. Fortnite Search and Destroy, let's go. Fortnite replied with more like Search and Enjoy, but the one I want to show you is, please tell me we can use our wraps on guns, and Fortnite said you already know. So that tells me that it is going to be inside of Fortnite, and you are going to have all of your skins and wraps, so that is awesome. So we're going to switch over here. Fortnite goes first person with Ballistic, a tactical 5v5 shooter in early access December 11th. That is just a few days away. They say perspective is everything. Welcome to Ballistic, a new first-person Fortnite experience, launching in early access December 11th with ranked and unranked. Ballistic is an adrenaline-filled, round-based 5v5 competitive game mode where strategy, tactical teamwork, and individual prowess are essential for victory. They have a short 4-second video, which doesn't show a whole lot, but the one thing I want to bring, you can see John Wick skin, Jonesy, I think that's Hush back there. So you should get all of your skins. What does early access mean for Ballistic? Ballistic is launching with Skyline 10 map, a starting set of weapons, and limited number of items. Adjustments will be made beyond launch based on player feedback, in addition to major updates such as new maps, weapons, and features. So this is the map of the new map, Skyline 10. So it looks like it's a typical, actually it's not, because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6-lane map? That's unique. I'm pretty sure these are much smaller maps, kind of like Call of Duty, Overwatch, whatever, but it's a 6-lane map, or 5.5, because this one does technically connect up here. So that's cool. See, we got some pictures. I wonder if you'll be able to hide in those. I want to say I doubt it, but you never know. Containers you can most likely jump on. So nothing looks like a crime scene. Nothing really too telling yet. Ballistic is a no-build mode, and the reason I think they're doing that is all of the new people coming in seem to be gravitating towards no-build, and all of the players that have been playing it since the beginning go towards build mode. So as those players leave, new players come in, I think they're going to end up phasing out the build mode. So they're kind of doing this, I think, to keep the process going that way. But I'm not sure why they wouldn't added build mode and just seen how the two worked out. But it says all saved presets from your locker will carry over into Ballistic, which supports existing Fortnite outfits, backblings, kicks, wraps, sprays, and emotes. Pickaxes, contrails, instruments, vehicles, and jam tracks are not used and supported. Okay, I was about to say, once they said contrails, I'm like, what? Vehicles? I'm like, there's no way. But no, they're not supported. At launch, Ballistic will be available on all platforms and regions where Fortnite is supported, with the exception of South Korea and Russia. We're working to make Ballistic available in both regions and will provide an update when we have news to share. Round by round, in Ballistic, players are sorted into two teams at the start of the match, attackers and defenders. Attackers aim to plant a reality-tearing rift point device at one of two sites on the map where defenders do their best to thwart the device from being planted and detonated. So seek and destroy, or seek and enjoy. There are no respawns in Ballistic. The round is over if the rift point device explodes or either team is fully eliminated. After 6 rounds, players will swap sides, giving defenders a chance to be attackers and vice versa. The game is over when either team has won 7 rounds total. And that's the device there. Cool looking thing. Go Ballistic. You'll start the game with the Ranger pistol and 800 credits. In Ballistic, credits can be earned from scoring eliminations and planting the rift point device, and spent within a match at the beginning of every round on additional items and weapons to bolster your chances of success. I don't know if they tell us, I haven't read through this all the way, which items are going to be available, but they have a wide variety to choose from, so that could make things interesting depending on what they go with. Survive a round and you'll keep all your gear and shields for the next one, minus any consumable items you've used. You can drop weapons, smoke grenades, and flashbangs at any time for your teammates, and pick them up from eliminated players. Oh, so you die, you drop your weapon, but do you respawn with it next round? And you keep your shields, so I assume this is one of those where you have to buy shields, so that's That makes it nice that you get to keep it, don't have to spend to get them back if you didn't use it. The Rift Point device takes 45 seconds to detonate after it's planted. If it's successfully defended, you'll want to move a far distance away or run the risk of being eliminated in the device's blast radius. Getting eliminated by the blast means losing any gear you may have. Oh, that's interesting. So if you're trying to defuse and someone starts shooting you, that could put you in a pickle. And I wonder what distance is. A fair distance away. What is that? 10 meters? 20 meters? You can check the scoreboard at any time during a ballistic match to see how you and your teammates are doing and to know what weapons and items your teammates are working with. So that's cool that you get to see all that. So assault rifles are the bread and butter of Ballistic, great for both medium and long range encounters. Shotguns are your best friend when it's time to get up close and personal. Quick and deadly submachine guns are a weapon class that pairs well with the element of surprise. By the time you hear one of these go off, it may be too late. A sniper rifle. Handguns, trusted, reliable, compact, and excellent when you're on a budget. So I guess they are the cheaper items, which is fair. Then we got create a wall of smoke to obscure an enemy's line of sight. Toss in a flashbang to blind opponents before scrimmaging, but beware you can blind yourself and your teammates if you're not careful. Has Fortnite ever had a flashbang before? I don't think I've ever seen one. Well, I haven't played every season, so I'm not 100% sure. Then we got flex gadgets. Every ballistic match starts with players on each team selecting one of 5 flex gadgets that they alone will be able to purchase and use during the match. Players can purchase the gadget they've selected and hold 2 of their flex gadgets in the inventory each round, which cannot be dropped or picked up from other players. When used correctly, flex gadgets have a huge impact on the outcome of the round. So let's find out what they are. Select the proximity mine to place a damaging mine down on the floor, wall, or ceiling to surprise an unsuspecting enemy. They can be picked back up and placed again, and they will explode if shot. Great for booby-trapping sites when defending. Bubble shield allows for throwing down a temporary protective bubble that's impervious to bullets and projectiles such as grenades. It's great for providing a shield for your team as you storm onto a site. Yeah, the recon grenade gadget marks any enemies detected nearby where it's thrown, even through walls. Throw a recon gadget onto a site before entering to get a read on who might be waiting to get the drop on you. I wonder what the length of time it shows them for and the area, like how big, because that could play a really good role. Old Faithful. A thrown frag grenade will bounce and explode, dealing damage to nearby enemies. Careful you take damage from your own grenades though, your allies will not. Great for flushing players out from behind cover. So friendly fire is not active. Good to know. At least not for grenades. The impulse grenade gadget is a disruptive tool that launches enemies and allies away. It has many creative uses, such as landing teammates onto a site from afar. Now we got ranked and unranked. Unranked play offers a more casual ballistic experience if you're looking to have fun with friends or try out the mode. This is a great place to practice your aim and get the feel for flex gadgets. If a player drops from an unranked match, another player will be added as a backfill. After an unranked match ends, players have the option to remain on the same server. Got another picture here, which again isn't really too telling, but it looks like it's going to be an interesting map. Ranked is for those who want to test their talents against other players in a more competitive environment. Ranked matches will not backfill players should someone leave. If you leave a ranked match, a ranked penalty will be applied to you and you will not be able to join another match for a period of time. Okay, so they do have penalties enabled. Players who disconnect from a match have a 3-minute grace period to reconnect before the penalty is applied. More information can be found by clicking on your current rank and at the bottom right of the screen, while in the lobby for Ballistic, then selecting Leaver Penalties. These penalties may change over time to ensure the players who join a ranked match play their best and stay for the whole match. Which I do understand sometimes you have to leave during a match, maybe your power goes out, maybe whatever, but I mean that is common nowadays. This is inside of a building. It looks like it's just one hallway wide, no rooms you can enter on either side. Unlike ranked Battle Royale and Reload, matchmaking in ranked Ballistic is based on the average rank of your party, not your party's highest ranking member. We'll be closely monitoring feedback around ranked matchmaking and will make adjustments as needed. I mean, that's cool, it does the average. So your lower guys, they're not gonna have a good time, but the higher ranked guys are gonna carry for you. But I mean, if it goes with the highest rank, then the highest ranked guy is gonna be sweating and the lowest ranked guys are just gonna get annihilated anyway. Suppose that's fair. The winning team gains rank in Ballistic and the losing team loses rank. The exact amount each player gains or loses is influenced by the following, in order from most to least impactful. The current rank, rounds won, rounds lost, eliminations, and assists. AFK or leaving players will have an additional rank loss. Your rank will be protected if you lose your first match of the day. And then setting options. You adjust your settings to fit your playstyle. New reticle and damage feedback options have been added under the game UI in the settings menu. You can now customize and set the following. Show spread first person. Toggle whether the reticle will expand to show your weapon spread. Show recoil first person. Toggle whether the reticle will move away from the screen center to show recoil. Light Diffuse Ballistic launches in early access on December 11th, 2024. And one more picture. Looks like a little garage. Looks very Counter-Strikey with the A, the arrow, and I mean that's what Counter-Strike is, search and destroy. And that is everything that we know about it so far. So let me know down in the comments if you're going to be playing. I have the link to my Discord in the video description if you want to join and talk about it. I hope you learned something new. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all in the next one.